Hello, Mike is here. Welcome back to my channel. This video combines my previous 3 videos to show you a complete steps in details on how to create a dynamic top ranking calculations using DAX that updates the data visual based on user selection and filters with reset button in Power BI.
In my screen sample file, I have a Power BI top account dashboard report page. There we have a table chart and a bar chart, which are dynamically ranking the top accounts based on user-selected KPI type and its value with slicers and filters. For example, the numbers of opportunity KPI, or the product revenue KPI, or the factory product revenue KPI. Of course, we can add more criteria for selection with a sub-slicer to gain more deep insight of top accounts from the report. To achieve such dynamic ranking report, we may use the ranks function with other supported DAX functions, such as a selected value function, etc., to create a dynamic ranking calculations that can be updated in real time based on user selections and filters. To get started, you may download a free sample Power BI report opportunity analysis sample PBIX file from Microsoft Learn site as our example file for this demo. I have attached the URL link for download the PBIX file for you in this video descriptions. Open the file. I have changed the original theme to the title blue theme. Created a table for hosting our coming created new measures and a new report page top accounts for our demo. The first step to get started is to prepare a new KPI dimension table for our KPI naming and sorting. Go to Data View, enter a new table manually. Name the table as Table KPIs. Then name the first column as KPI names and the inputs opportunity numbers, product revenues, and factory product revenues into the column. Press Edit button in Query Editor and index column start from 1. Close and apply. Then select the column KPI names, sort it by the index column. This table will be used later for top account ranking calculations and visualizations. Second step, let's create 3 total value measures for the 3 KPIs. Total OPP count, total product revenue, total factory product revenue. Third step is to prepare a measure for KPI selection with a selected value function. In DAX formula, name the measure selected KPIs, apply the selected value function to tables KPIs, and retrieve the selected value of a KPI from column KPI name. As we only play KPI selection with a single selection, thus the formula is simply not covers multi-selection scenario. The last step is to create the 2 measures for ranking account in table chart and sort accounts by KPI values in bar chart based on KPI selection. First measure for ranking account in table chart should be name as account value rank index. Apply switch function to evaluate a condition for each possible selected KPI. And returns the corresponding ranks function as a result. The ranks function calculates the rank of each account based on the selected KPI. It takes 4 arguments, with all function as a parameter to rank all accounts in column account from account table. An expression of a total value measure of selected KPI to rank. Now option for value filter. The rank order by default is descending. The rank ties handling with distance. It calculates a rank index for account based on selected KPI using the switch function. The rank index is calculated using ranks function with all function as a parameter to rank all accounts, and the selected KPI is used as a sorting criteria for the rank calculation. The densities parameter is used to handle ties in the ranking. Thus, the summary of the measure processing result as if the selected KPI measure is equal to opportunity numbers, the formula will return the rank index of the count based on the total OPP count measure. If selected KPIs is equal to product revenues, the formula will return the rank index of the count based on the total product revenue measure. And if the selected KPI is equal to factorial product revenues, the formula will return the ranks index of the account based on the total factorial product revenue measure. Measure for sorting account KPI value in bar chart should be name the measure as account KPI value for sorting. With the same idea as the previous measure, to apply switch function to evaluate a condition for each possible selected KPI, and then a series of corresponding selected KPI total value measure that specify the value to return when the logical expression evaluated to true. Now we have a ranking index and value sorting measures created and appears in the data fields panel. It is time to place them in corresponding visuals. In Report Pager, click the pre-formatted slicer visual for KPI selection. Under Visualization panel in the Add Data to your visual tab, drag and drop the selected KPI measures into field bar. Then in Format your visual tab, ensure that only single selection is ticked on for selection setting. Then tick the table visual. Under Visualization panel, in the Add Data to your visual, tick in the Account field from Account table, the three KPI total values measures, and the ranking index measure from Measure Hosting table into columns bar. Finally, click the bar visual. Under Visualization panel, drag the Account field from Account table, drop it into the Y-axis bar. Drag the Account KPI value for sorting measure from a Measure Hosting table and drop it into the X-axis bar. Let's have a quick check on the top account ranking based on the different KPI value. It works as we expected. And that is it. With this created DAX calculated measures in Power BI that updates the report based on the user selections and filters, you can have a more dynamic, interactive, and user-friendly experience for your report. In next video, we shall show you on how to create a dynamic calculated measure for slicer and filter to sort top accounts with integer rate number, such as top 5, 10, 20, etc. Hope that video will bring some helpful for your report. Thanks for your watching. If you like to watch more videos from my channel, please do not forget to press subscribe button. See you in next video. Hello, I'm Mike. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I shall share you an approach to rank top N accounts based on the user selection with DAX dynamic calculated index for visual slicer and field. In previous video, I have demonstrated dynamic ranking calculations to rank accounts based on user-selected KPIs with a free download opportunity analysis PBIX sample file from Microsoft LearnSite. If you have no chance to watch that video, I suggest you to find time to review it. Okay, let's continuously from the previous video sample file on the screen. To get the top N ranking calculated index, We need first to create a simple table for top N selection. In this table, we need to create two columns. One is for list of the series integer number as the top ranking options. For example, 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, and 1000. Here the 1000 is just an estimated larger number, which is large enough to cover all listed existing accounts in my case. Another column is for a list of corresponding text string labels for those top N ranking options. For example, 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, and all. Of course, you can adjust these options according to your project needs. Load it and choose column label for top N and sort it by column top N. This table's data will be used later as top N option selections for user to rank accounts. Second step, also an important step in this video, is to create a DAX measure. Name could be account ranking index for top N option. It first defines a variable called selected top N number and assigns it the value of the user selection in the created new tables column top N of using the selected value function. Then returns binary value to the calculated measure based on a condition statement or if function, which evaluates whether an account's value ranking index is less than or equal to the user selected threshold identified in defined variable. If it is, the expression returns a value of 1 using the value function, indicating that the account falls within the selected range. If it is not, the expression returns a value of 0, indicating that the account falls outside of the selected range. Now we have a table and an index measure ready for enhancing the report page with top N account ranking feature. Last step is to place the table field and measure into corresponding visuals in report page. In report view, select the pre-formatted slicer for top N account selection. Under its visualization tab, in Add Data to your visual panel, drag the column field label for top N and drop it to the empty field box. Then select the table chart. Expand the filter tab. Drag the measure account ranking index for top N option from a measure hosting table. Under the section of filter on this visual, drop it into the empty box marked with the Add Data fields here. From the drop-down list, under the title Show Items when Value, choose the Is option. In the below box, fill in the 1, then press Apply Field icon. Now we see the table chart's value list are ranked according to the user selected top N slicer. Select the bar graph chart. Repeat same steps as before. We see that bar chart is ranking the account values according to the user selected top N slicer. That is it. With the created table and the DAX calculated measure in Power BI, that updates the report based on user top N option selections. You can have a more dynamic, interactive, and user-friendly experience for your report. In next video, I shall show you on how to create a reset button in report page to reset or recover a clean and default report page with Power BI bookmark feature when you or users are diving the report data with many and complex selections on slicers and filter. I hope that video will bring some help for your report. Thanks for your watching. If you like to watch more videos from my channel, Please do not forget to press subscribe button. See you in next video. Hello, welcome to my BI and Analytics channel. In this video, I shall show you how to create a reset button with bookmarks in Power BI for a multi-slicer dashboard report page. A reset button can be a great way to quickly clear all slicer selection and start over again. From previous video, we have created a top-end patterner dashboard report for opportunity analysis sample PBIX file. To enable users to filter and drill down into their data from different angles, we have added more selection slicers by using the different fields of dimension tables and factor table, and even further to apply the DAX functions selected value and is filtered to build a dynamic chart title to mark the filtered result in report. As you see on screen about my sample report, I have created many slicers with a dynamic chart title on top of the table chart and static bar graphic chart. Yes, these slicers are a powerful way to filter data, but sometimes it can be tricky to remember which slicers you have selected. That is where a reset button can come in handy. With a single click, you can clear all slicer selections and start over again. To create our reset button, we shall start by adding a new button icon to our dashboard page. There are many ways to add the button icon by creating an image. In this video, we may insert a rounded rectangle shape, resize it to fit a right position in dashboard. In Format panel, on the Shape tab, expanded the shape arrow on the rounded corners. Adjust the percentage to 50. Expand the Style arrow. Under Fill section, color the shape with a light blue. Switch on the border option. Choose green color for the border and define the border width by 5 px. Switch on the text option and enter Reset in text box. Format the font and color. Then on top ribbon, move to the Generate tab. Expand the Effect arrow. Under Background section, increase the transparency from 0% to 100%. Now we have the reset button image ready. Next step, we shall create a bookmark to save the current state of our dashboard page. This will allow us to come back to this exact view later on. Choose View on top ribbon. Click the Bookmarks icon. In Bookmarks panel, you will see a default page bookmark displayed there. If not, you may click the Add button to add a new bookmark with your given name for the current page. Check and ensure that the current report page is your wanted reset page. Then click the right top 3 dots icon. From a list, choose the Update. Now, by this step, we have the default bookmarks reset done. Finally, we will use the action feature of the created reset imaging to add functionality to our button. Click the Inserted Reset button imaging. In right-hand side on the Format panel, switch on for Action section. Expand the Action section. Choose Bookmark for Type option. Choose Just Created Default Page for Bookmark option. Adding functionality to Reset button done. Now when user clicks the Reset button, all slicer selections will be cleared and the dashboard page will return to its original state. And that is it. With just a few simple steps, you can create a reset button for your multi-slicer dashboard pager in Power BI. It is a great way to give your user more control over their data and make your report even more powerful. Thanks for watching. If you like to watch more videos from my channel, please press subscribe button. See you in next video.